Have you ever wondered how Pompeii, one of the most famous ancient cities, came into existence? The tale of Pompeii begins with the Oscans, an ancient people of Italy, who laid the city's foundation stone somewhere around the 7th or 6th century BC. As time rolled on, Pompeii found itself under the influence of several great civilizations. The Greeks, Etruscans, and Romans each left their indelible mark on the city, contributing to its growth and development. This humble settlement grew into a bustling commercial hub, owing to its strategic location. Nestled near the mighty Mediterranean, Pompeii served as a crucial port and trade link, connecting the many cultures and economies of the ancient world. As the city flourished, it became a vibrant tapestry of diverse cultures, traditions, and architectural marvels, attracting traders, travelers, and adventurers from far and wide. As Pompeii flourished, little did its inhabitants know about the looming catastrophe that would immortalize their city in history. So, what made Pompeii a thriving city before its untimely end? Picture a bustling metropolis, alive with the hum of commerce and culture. Pompeii, in its prime, was a vibrant economic hub. Its markets were filled with merchants trading goods from across the ancient world. This was a city that embraced diversity, where people of different cultures came together, enriching Pompeii with a unique blend of traditions and customs. The opulence of Pompeii was reflected in the luxurious lifestyles of its citizens. Villas adorned with intricate mosaics and frescoes, grand public baths, and lavish banquets were all part of the everyday life of the Pompeian elite. The city's architectural grandeur was unparalleled. Landmarks like the Grand Amphitheatre, the bustling Forum, and the various temples dedicated to the pantheon of Roman gods stood as testaments to Pompeii's architectural prowess and the sophistication of its people. Brimming with life and richness, Pompeii was a city that seemed invincible, but nature had other plans. What would you do if your city was about to be wiped out in a day? The question hangs in the air, heavy with the weight of history and the echoes of a tale that began on one fateful day in the year 79 AD. It was a day like any other in the thriving city of Pompeii, a day that would soon be etched into the annals of history as the day that changed everything. Mount Vesuvius, the towering sentinel that had silently watched over Pompeii for centuries, woke from its slumber. The earth trembled beneath its might, the sky filled with smoke, and then, with an intensity that defied imagination, Vesuvius erupted. The once tranquil guardian had transformed into a harbinger of doom, spewing out a deadly cocktail of ash, pumice, and gases. The eruption was sudden, and it was catastrophic. The inhabitants of Pompeii, caught unawares, had little time to react. As the sky turned dark and the ground beneath them shook, they found themselves in the grip of a disaster of unparalleled proportions. The city, in its entirety, was rapidly buried under a thick layer of volcanic material. The bustling streets, the grand villas, the vibrant marketplaces, and the people who called Pompeii their home, all were enveloped in a shroud of ash and pumice. The city that had been a symbol of prosperity and culture was silenced in an instant, its heartbeat stilled by the fury of Vesuvius. Yet, in this tragic end, there was an eerie preservation. The sudden disaster had effectively frozen the city in time. The layer of volcanic material that had brought about Pompeii's destruction also served to preserve it, creating a time capsule of a day in the life of an ancient Roman city. In a matter of hours, Pompeii was buried and forgotten, with its memories sealed under the ashes of Vesuvius. As we delve into these memories, we are transported back in time, walking the streets of a city that once was, and reliving the day that changed everything. So, how did a city lost under volcanic ashes for centuries become a window into the past? The answer lies in its rediscovery in the 18th century. Pompeii was unearthed from its ashy tomb, revealing a city frozen in time. A series of excavations followed, each one peeling back the layers of history and revealing well-preserved ruins that took us back to the days of the Roman Empire. These ruins are not just stone and mortar, they're a snapshot of Roman life. From the grandeur of its buildings to the vivid frescoes that adorned its walls, every corner of Pompeii whispers tales of a bygone era. The city's artifacts, preserved under the volcanic ash, tell stories of daily life, culture, and the people who once walked its streets. Today, Pompeii stands not merely as a testimony to a tragic event, but as a timeless monument to the enduring human spirit.